Hello students and welcome back to BankExamsToday.com. My name is Ramandeep Singh. Students, Bank of Baroda Credit Analyst and Relationship Manager notification has been released, and today we are going to discuss the eligibility criteria, exam pattern and the syllabus, right? So let's start the session. First of all, लास्ट डेट टू अप्लाई इज 30th of October. 30 अक्टूबर तक आप अप्लाई कर सकते हो. एंड देर आर 1 वैकेंसी इन द क्रेडिट एनालिस्ट स्केल 2, 25 वैकेंसीज इन स्केल 3, 2 वैकेंसीज इन स्केल 4. For the relationship manager, 16 vacancies in scale 3, 6 vacancies in scale 4. So total these vacancies are there. So minimum age to apply for credit analyst scale 2 is 25. Maximum age is 30 years. So maximum age as on 1st of October 2025. Okay. For senior manager scale 3, the minimum age to apply 28. Maximum age to apply is 35. And for scale 4 senior manager credit analyst, minimum age to apply is 32. Maximum age to apply is 42. And for relationship manager scale 3, minimum age to apply is 28. Maximum age to apply is 35. And for chief manager, relationship manager, minimum age to apply is 32 and maximum age to apply is 42. So relaxation is available to the SC, ST, PWD, OBC category candidates and persons affected by 1984 riots, ex-serviceman. So relaxation in age criteria is available. You can check. Qualification required for the credit analyst manager scale 2, graduation and post graduation with specialization in finance. अगर आपने MBA in finance किया है और CA, CMA, CS or CFA. The qualification requirement is same for all the specializations. The only difference is the work experience requirement and the age criteria. So 3 years of work experience in credit in public sector, private sector, foreign banks or NBFCs in India, right? So NBFC means Muthoot Finance, Manappuram, private bank means HDFC, ICICI, foreign banks in India, वो वाला experience भी valid रहेगा, right? So for credit analyst scale 3, 6 years of experience is required in credit. For scale 4, 8 years of experience is required in any bank with at least 5 years of exposure in credit appraisal, processing in large, mid corporate credit in public, private, foreign banks and financial institutes. For relationship manager scale 3, 6 years of work experience is required in public, private, foreign banks and financial institutions with 2 years exposure in sales, relationship management in corporate credit, right? So 2 साल का experience चाहिए sales में. So even if you are a relationship manager for 2 years in a private bank, public sector bank, foreign banks or an NBFC, you are eligible. Financial institution, you are eligible. ठीक है. For scale 4, 8 years of work experience is required in public, private, foreign bank with at least 4 years of experience in sales or relationship manager. So if you were a sales manager, relationship manager in HDFC bank, you are eligible for the exam. Okay. So qualification must be from the college, university recognized by AICTE or UGC, right? Probation period is there, 12 months probation period is there, right? And there is a service bond of 5 lakh rupee. ये 5 lakh रुपए आपने देने नहीं है. This is a service bond in case you want to quit your job before 3 years of completion of your service. Then you need to pay 5 lakh rupee plus GST, right? So credit history, CIBIL score of 680 is required at the time of joining. Please check your CIBIL score before applying for the post. In case your CIBIL score is 0, that means you have no credit history. You are eligible for the exam. It is good that you have never taken a credit card. It's great, you are eligible, right? But if your CIBIL score is like 450, 600, it is not even possible to improve your CIBIL score in such a short period of time. But yes, if there is any outstanding amount, right, please pay that and fix your CIBIL score as early as possible. Selection procedure. The selection may include online test. हाँ, एक और चीज, for the CIBIL score, for those who never check their CIBIL score, please check it right now. It is free. Sometimes people might have used your data to take a loan of 1,000 or 2,000, 10,000 rupee, and your CIBIL score might be less than 600. That happened to me. That happened to many people in the past. बहुत सारे लोगों के साथ हो चुका है. Please check your CIBIL score before applying. Okay. So for the selection process, there is an online test followed by psychometric test, GD, and an interview. Moving forward, this is the exam pattern. There is quant, reasoning, English, and the professional knowledge. Quant, reasoning, English का जो आपका एग्जाम है, this is only qualifying in nature. इसके मार्क्स फाइनल सिलेक्शन में नहीं कंसिडर होंगे. दिस इज ऑफ क्वालिफाइंग नेचर. Although the passing mark is not mentioned, generally it is like 8 marks. Generally 8 marks are there. 8 to 10 is generally the cutoff. Even maybe even less than that, right? So 8 you can get, if you are getting 8 marks in quant, reasoning, and English, that's all. Nothing else required, right? So if you are scoring like 20 in reasoning, it doesn't matter, right? It's qualifying in nature. इसके marks final list के लिए consider नहीं होंगे. So marks obtained in the professional knowledge section would be considered for the final selection. And yes, there is no negative marking. So yeah, this cutoff can increase. ठीक है? So there is no negative marking. And minimum qualifying percentage of marks in each section would be 40%. So it is 40%. 25 का 40% आपको So yes, as mentioned in the notification, you need 10 marks in quant, reasoning, and English, right? And there is no negative marking. Moving forward, there will be no negative marking for any section of the online written exam. Moving forward, there is an GD. GD हो सकती है. There will be an interview for sure. Qualifying marks, 60% for the general category, 55% for the reserved in the GDPI. Let's move to the syllabus. For the reasoning ability, coding, decoding, inequalities, puzzles, sitting arrangements, machine input, output, direction sense test, problem based on ages, ranking and order, data sufficiency, statement and conclusions, statements and arguments. This is the syllabus. For English language, majority of the syllabus is based upon the reading comprehensions. Reading comprehension में से सबसे ज़्यादा questions पूछे जाते हैं. Then vocabulary based questions and spot the grammatical errors. Right? पढ़ के आपको वैसे ही पता चल जाता है grammatical error कहाँ पे है. You need to spot the grammatical errors. These are the kinds of questions that you are going to find in your real exam. Right? In the quantitative aptitude, there is data interpretation. Data sufficiency can be there. Time and work, time, speed and distance, profit and loss, averages, ratios and proportions, simple topics, right? Number series, simple and compound interest. These are the kind of topics that you're going to find in your real exam. In the profession knowledge credit analyst, you should start with the overview of credit, principles of lending, credit policy, RBI guidelines related to the credit policy, Basel norms. RBI guidelines are there for the gold loans, for the priority sector lending. You need to do that. Credit delivery, credit appraisal, credit rating. In the module B, we are going to cover analysis of financial statement, basics of financial statements, ratio analysis, cost of capital भी करेंगे, cash flow statement, fund flow statement, project appraisal, capital budgeting वाला topic, working capital management, working capital committees भी cover करेंगे हम. And then Indian financial system in the module C, there is financial management, regulatory bodies in India, money market, capital market instruments, right? Followed by that, time value of money, derivatives के basics, leverages, capital budgeting, we are going to cover. Then other credit topics like credit exports, we are going to cover RBI guidelines related to credit exports, priority sector lending, non-fund based credit facility, government sponsored schemes, retail loans, types of charges, letter of credit and various kinds of charges like mortgage, pledge, hypothecation, management of embedded assets में documentation, IBC करेंगे, SURFICE Act है, we are going to cover that. मॉड्यूल एफ में आरबीआई सर्कुलर्स फॉर लास्ट 1 ईयर, कंपनीज एक्ट के बेसिक्स, नेगोशिएबल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स एक्ट, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एक्ट, बैंकिंग रेगुलेशन एक्ट, आरबीआई एक्ट, पेमेंट एंड सेटलमेंट एक्ट। मॉड्यूल जी में मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी अपडेट्स, फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशन इन इंडिया, मर्जर्स एंड एक्विजिशंस इन बैंकिंग सेक्टर, डिजिटल बैंकिंग डेवलपमेंट्स, इंपॉर्टेंट टर्म्स एंड एब्रीविएशंस। ठीक है। For the relationship manager, what is the difference between the syllabus of relationship manager and a journalist officer का syllabus like RRB? इसमें आपको मार्केटिंग मैनेजमेंट भी करना है। अगर आप RRB स्केल 2 की तैयारी, स्केल 3 की तैयारी कर रहे हो, देन एडिशनल मार्केटिंग मैनेजमेंट, डिजिटल बैंकिंग आपको पढ़ना पड़ेगा। दैट इज द ओनली डिफरेंस। So moving forward, you start with the marketing management, marketing planning, strategies, types, product management, new product development strategies, pricing decision, distribution strategy, promotion mix, brand management, marketing research के basics and digital marketing. So पूरा कॉटलर कैलर का बुक आपको मार्केटिंग मैनेजमेंट का पढ़ना पड़ेगा। काफ़ी क्वेश्चंस आ जाते हैं। And then Negotiable Instruments Act, Coinage Act, Evidence Act, IBC, SURF-IC, Bankers Book Evidence Act, MSMED Act, Banking Regulation Act, RBI Act, Consumer Protection Act, RTA Act, right? And then we are going to do the products as well, like mutual funds. We are going to cover mutual funds in detail. We are going to cover the insurance products, principles of insurance in detail, mutual funds, insurance, or derivatives. So you are going to find a lot of questions from mutual funds, insurance, and derivatives. We are going to cover that, right? Moving forward. So moving forward with the module C, there is RBI circulars and master circulars. So we are going to do last 1 year of RBI circulars. वैसे से ज़्यादा करने चाहिए, but we are going to do that. And master circulars like priority sector lending, IRAC norms, Basel norms, KYC बहुत important है. Exposure norms, housing finance के norms and sovereign gold bond. So we are going to cover all these norms, right? In the module D, there is financial management, ratio analysis, cost of capital, capital structure, capital budgeting, leverages. We are going to cover that. Regulatory bodies in India, working capital committees. Module E में government schemes like PM Vishwakarma, Awas Yojana, Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, Mudra Yojana, CGT, MSC, PMEGP, Jan Dhan Yojana, all that we are going to cover. Lot more schemes हैं, काफ़ी सारी schemes हैं, सारी की सारी schemes हम cover करने वाले हैं. Moving forward with the financial awareness, capital market, money market के instruments and RBI guidelines related to that. Foreign currency accounts, बहुत सारे changes हैं इसमें, RBI guidelines are there. Remittances, news related to banking, monetary policy updates, mergers and acquisitions, digital banking we are going to cover, and banking terms. Mutual fund में concept of mutual funds, this is part of the financial awareness section. Concept of mutual fund, legal structure, legal framework, scheme related information, NAV, total expense ratio, various terms used like what is Sharpe ratio, beta and everything, mutual fund scheme selection, all that we are going to cover. Insurance में risk management, concept of insurance and its evolution, business of insurance, insurance market, insurance customers, insurance contract, ये सारा हम cover करेंगे. And in the derivatives and its types, forward contracts in India, difference between forward and future contracts, participants in derivative markets, option contracts, option Greeks, basics of derivatives में हम जाएंगे. It's too ज़्यादा इसके बाद 7th point, 6th point तक I would say इतना is sufficient, right? So all that is going to be covered in the Bank of Baroda Credit Analyst and Relationship Manager course. It's available on BankExamsToday.com. We have just started. And we are going to cover the entire syllabus, including the professional knowledge. We are focusing on professional knowledge from day one. So there will be daily video classes, notes, quizzes, and the test series. Link to join the course is available in the description. Please check the description where we are starting the course, right? So link is available in the description. And that's, I guess, all for today, students. So list of our successful students, all these students that took our courses for the Bank of Baroda MSME Scale 3 25-26 exam. All these students that took our courses in the past and they cracked their respective exams, and I'm really happy for them. So recently 2025 mein all these students, they took our courses and they cracked their respective exams. and I'm really, really happy for them. And you can be one of them in the future. And yes, you're going to be one of them in the future. If there is any doubt in your mind, please ask your doubts and I'm going to answer your doubts. And this is my WhatsApp number 906720100. This is my personal WhatsApp number. Ask your doubts here and I'm going to answer all your doubts. And that's all for today, students. Thank you and have a very nice day. Bye-bye.